Trinidad and Tobago Light Motor Vehicle, Private, Driver's Examination Guide. Part 2 of 2. Question 49. What is the minimum legal distance you may park from a fire hydrant? A. 1.5 meters or 5 feet. B. 6 meters or 20 feet. C. 3 meters or 10 feet. D. 4.5 meters or 15 feet. Answer. C. 3 meters or 10 feet. Question 50. What does the law say about the color of your vehicle? A. You can paint it any color of your choice. B. It must not be the same color as protective services vehicles. C. It can be painted blue. D. It can be red or blue. Answer. B. It must not be the same color as protective services vehicles. Question 51. Where should you position your vehicle before making a right turn from a one-way street? A. Close to the left side of the roadway. B. Close to the right side of the roadway. C. Close to the center line of the roadway. D. It does not matter once you give the proper signal. Answer. B. Close to the right side of the roadway. Question 52. When are you allowed to lend your driver's license? A. For identification purposes. B. It is not permitted. C. In emergencies. D. To a person learning to drive. Answer. B. It is not permitted. Question 53. What is the default maximum speed limit on a highway outside of cities, boroughs, villages, or built-up areas unless otherwise posted? A. 80 kilometers or 50 miles an hour. B. 60 kilometers or 40 miles an hour. C. 50 kilometers or 30 miles an hour. D. 100 kilometers or 60 miles an hour. Answer. D. 100 kilometers or 60 miles an hour. Question 54. What is the maximum allowable length for a combination of vehicles? A. 10 meters or 35 feet. B. 18 meters or 59 feet. C. 17 meters or 55 feet. D. 15 meters or 50 feet. Answer. C. 17 meters or 55 feet. Question 55. What is the maximum allowed projection for a motor vehicle or trailer? A. 0.91 meters or 3 feet at the front. B. 0.3 meters or 1 foot on each side. C. Any length, provided a red flag is displayed at the end of the load. D. 1.5 meters or 5 feet at the front and rear, and no more than 0.3 meters or 1 foot on either side beyond the wheels. Answer. D. 1.5 meters or 5 feet at the front and rear, and no more than 0.3 meters or 1 foot on either side beyond the wheels. Question 56. Who is considered the owner of a motor vehicle? A. The person purchasing the vehicle. B. The person for whom the vehicle was bought. C. The person in whose name the vehicle is registered. D. The person in possession of the vehicle. Answer. C. The person in whose name the vehicle is registered. Question 57. What must every motor vehicle and trailer display at the rear when lights are required? A. A red light and a stop light. B. A red light and white identification plate light. C. A red reflector and stop light. D. A stop light. Answer. B. A red light and white identification plate light. Question 58. In what condition should your vehicle be maintained? A. Clean. B. Any condition, as long as the brakes and steering are working. C. The vehicle and all its components must be in a condition that does not pose a danger to anyone on the vehicle or on the public road. D. It's acceptable if one tire is defective. Answer. C. The vehicle and all its components must be in a condition that does not pose a danger to anyone on the vehicle or on the public road. Question 59. According to the law, what must be done when carrying an excess projection on a light motor vehicle? A. Attach a red flag at both ends during the day and a red light at night. B. Obtain permission from the Commissioner of Transport. C. Display a white flag at both ends during the day. D. Get approval from the police officer in charge of the division, with a white flag during the day and a red flag at night at the rear end of the load. Answer: D. Get approval from the police officer in charge of the division, with a white flag during the day and a red flag at night at the rear end of the load. Question 60. Besides a police officer, transport officer, or traffic warden in uniform, who else is legally allowed to stop a driver on the roadway? A. Any person in charge of a horse or another animal. B. A cadet in uniform. C. A soldier. D. A fireman. Answer: A. Any person in charge of a horse or another animal. Question 61. How should the load on a light goods vehicle be secured? A. Positioned in any manner the driver deems safe. B. Properly secured to prevent any part of the load from shifting while in motion. C. Covered with a flapping tarpaulin. D. Held by one or two of the loaders. Answer: B. Properly secured to prevent any part of the load from shifting while in motion. Question 62. What does tear refer to in relation to a light goods vehicle? A. The vehicle's weight when it is not carrying any load. B. The actual weight of the vehicle when unladen, including the body, accumulators, loose tools, spare wheels, and a full supply of water and fuel used for propulsion. C. The weight of the vehicle with the load. D. The weight of the vehicle with the driver and loaders. Answer: B. The actual weight of the vehicle when unladen, including the body, accumulators, loose tools, spare wheels, and a full supply of water and fuel used for propulsion. Question 63. How do you determine the weight your light goods vehicle should carry? A. When the spring touches the chassis. B. When the tires become soft. C. By subtracting the tear weight from the MGW or maximum gross weight. D. Any weight as long as the vehicle can carry it. Answer: C. By subtracting the tear weight from the MGW or maximum gross weight. Question 64. If a transport officer believes a motor vehicle does not meet the requirements of the Act or regulations and requests the vehicle for inspection at the licensing department, what can the owner do? A. Refuse to comply as the vehicle passed inspection 1 week earlier. B. Seek an appointment before bringing the vehicle for inspection. C. Comply with the officer's instructions. D. Bring the vehicle for inspection whenever they wish. Answer: C. Comply with the officer's instructions. Question 65. What weight is classified as a light motor vehicle? A. MGW of 2,950 kilograms or 6,500 pounds and under. B. Any motor vehicle with an MGW exceeding 2,950 kilograms or 6,500 pounds. C. 1,016 kilograms or 1 ton. D. MGW under 2,540 kilograms or 5,600 pounds. Answer: A. MGW of 2,950 kilograms or 6,500 pounds and under. Question 66. Is it permissible to park a vehicle on a pedestrian crossing? A. Yes, if no pedestrians are using it. B. Yes, if it is a passenger vehicle. C. No, never. D. Yes, as long as there are no police officers around. Answer: C. No, never. Question 67. What is the penalty for driving at a speed between 21 kilometers per hour to 30 kilometers per hour over the posted speed limit? A. $2,500 fine and 3 demerit points. B. $2,000 fine and 4 demerit points. C. $3,000 fine and 6 demerit points. D. $1,500 fine and 2 demerit points. Answer: B. $2,000 fine and 4 demerit points. Question 68. Why is it essential for drivers to get adequate rest before operating a vehicle? A. I sleep a lot. B. Drowsy driving is just as dangerous as drunk driving. C. Both. A and B. D. None of the above. Answer: B. Drowsy driving is just as dangerous as drunk driving. Question 69. What is the legal alcohol limit for drivers in Trinidad and Tobago? A. 36 micrograms per 100 milliliters of breath. B. 35 milliliters per 100 micrograms of breath. C. 35 micrograms per 100 milliliters of breath. D. 35 micrograms per liter of blood. Answer: C. 35 micrograms per 100 milliliters of breath. Question 70. What is the main responsibility of a designated driver? A. Being the owner of the vehicle. B. Wearing a designated driver's badge. C. Refraining from drinking alcohol. D. Operating a bus. Answer: C. Refraining from drinking alcohol. Question 71. Which of the following activities is classified as distracted driving while behind the wheel? A. Texting or talking on your cell phone. B. Changing the radio station. C. Focusing on a family issue. D. All of the above. Answer: D. All of the above. Question 72. For a child under 5 years old to travel safely in a vehicle, they must: A. Use a booster seat in the front seat. B. Be secured in the back seat with an appropriate child seat. C. Wear a seatbelt in the back seat. D. Sit on an adult's lap. Answer: B. Be secured in the back seat with an appropriate child seat. Question 73. Why is using a cell phone while driving considered a distraction? A. It requires you to take your eyes off the road. B. It forces you to remove a hand from the steering wheel. C. It diverts your attention from driving. D. All of the above. Answer: D. All of the above. Question 74. What is the purpose of the demerit points system? A. To discipline drivers. B. To encourage safer driving habits and prevent misuse of a driving permit. C. To impose fines and add demerit points to a driver's record. D. To ensure drivers do not harm themselves. Answer: B. To encourage safer driving habits and prevent misuse of a driving permit. Question 75. How is a new or novice driver legally defined? A. A driver who has held a permit for less than 3 months. B. A driver who has held a permit for less than 6 months. C. A driver who has held a permit for less than 12 months. D. A driver who has held a permit for less than 18 months. Answer: C. A driver who has held a permit for less than 12 months. Question 76. What are the only 3 instances when demerit points can be added to your driving permit record? A. Upon payment of a fixed penalty, conviction in court, or failure to pay the fixed penalty within the required time. B. Upon failure to pay the fixed penalty within the required time, payment of $1,000, or conviction in court. C. Upon payment of a fixed penalty, conviction in court, or failure to submit a breath specimen. D. Upon payment of $2,000, payment of a fixed penalty, or conviction in court. Answer: A. Upon payment of a fixed penalty, conviction in court, or failure to pay the fixed penalty within the required time. Question 77. What should a driver do before driving after taking a non-prescription drug? A. Read the drug labels to check for any warnings about drowsiness or impaired driving. B. Consume alcohol instead. C. Proceed with driving without any precautions. D. Drive only during daylight hours. Answer. A. Read the drug labels to check for any warnings about drowsiness or impaired driving. Question 78. What is the correct procedure for overtaking and passing another vehicle? A. Wait for the other driver to signal you to pass. B. Quickly change lanes to ensure the other driver sees you. C. Use your turn signal and overtake only when it is safe. D. Stay close behind the vehicle to minimize passing time. Answer. C. Use your turn signal and overtake only when it is safe. Question 79. After selling your vehicle, you must inform the licensing authority within A. 7 days. B. 10 days. C. 14 days. D. 15 days. Answer. A. 7 days. Question 80. If you are involved in a minor traffic accident with a parked vehicle and cannot locate the owner, what should you do? A. Leave a note on the vehicle with your contact information. B. Immediately report the accident to the nearest police station. C. Do both A and B. D. Check if no one is watching and leave the scene. Answer. C. Do both A and B. Question 81. When preparing to overtake another vehicle, what should you do? A. Never assume the other driver will make room for you to merge back into your lane. B. Expect the other driver to yield if you signal your intention to pass. C. Trust that the other driver will maintain a consistent speed. D. Check your rearview mirror for 12 seconds before proceeding. Answer. C. Trust that the other driver will maintain a consistent speed. Question 82. When using a 2-lane roundabout and going straight, which lane should you choose? A. Left lane. B. Right lane. C. Either lane. D. It doesn't matter. Answer. C. Either lane. Question 83. When using a 2-lane roundabout and turning right, which lane should you choose? A. Left lane. B. It doesn't matter. C. Middle lane. D. Right lane. Answer. D. Right lane. Question 84. When using a 2-lane roundabout and turning left, which lane should you choose? A. It doesn't matter. B. Left lane. C. Middle lane. D. Right lane. Answer. B. Left lane. Question 85. What are the minimum visible light transmittance or VLT requirements for legal window tinting? A. Front windscreen, at least 50% VLT. Anti-glare band, at least 20% VLT. Front side windows, at least 35% VLT. Rear side windows, at least 20% VLT. Rear windscreen, at least 20% VLT. B. Front windscreen, at least 70% VLT. Anti-glare band, at least 35% VLT. Front side windows, at least 35% VLT. Rear side windows, at least 20% VLT. Rear windscreen, at least 20% VLT. C. Front windscreen, at least 70% VLT. Anti-glare band, at least 35% VLT. Front side windows, at least 35% VLT. Rear side windows, at least 35% VLT. Rear windscreen, at least 20% VLT. D. Front windscreen, at least 50% VLT. Anti-glare band, at least 15% VLT. Front side windows, at least 15% VLT. Rear side windows, at least 20% VLT. Rear windscreen, at least 15% VLT. Answer. B. Front windscreen, at least 70% VLT. Anti-glare band, at least 35% VLT. Front side windows, at least 35% VLT. Rear side windows, at least 20% VLT. Rear windscreen, at least 20% VLT. That's the end of this review of the light motor vehicle multiple choice questions. Keep going. Click on the video links on the sides to continue preparing for your Trinidad and Tobago light motor vehicle driver's examination. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and comment. And of course, hit the notification bell and subscribe for more driving test guides.